Welcome back to Reading with Leon. I'm just shaking up my water, but I put some electrolytes in so I can get another drink before I start the next book. Let's see what we're going to read next. Oh, little off center. There we go. The book we are going to read today is called Play Ball, Amelia, Bedelia by Peggy Parish. I loved Amelia, Bedelia as a kid. And the pictures are by Wallace, Tripp. So let's see. I don't remember this one, so it'll be good to read it again and see if they're as good as I remember. For Jamie Murphy, one of my favorite young friends with love. Amelia Bedelia walked by the baseball field. The Grizzlies team was there. It looks like they're playing ball, and she has some groceries, it looks like. I never saw such gloomy faces, said Amelia Bedelia. Did something terrible happen? We play the Tornadoes today, said Jimmy. And Donnie has the measles. And there's no one to take his place, said Tom. Oh no, having the measles is no fun. What about me? Said Amelia Bedelia. You, said the boys. Great. But I don't know much about the game, said Amelia Bedelia. I will explain it to you, said Tom. The idea of the game is to hit the ball and run to each of the bases. Hi. You want to read with Mama? The other team tries to get the ball and tag you out, he said. That's easy enough, said Amelia Bedelia. Oh, no, we're not going to do that to the books. That's not nice. All right. So there they are, telling her all about the game. So let's see what happens. Maybe we should warm her up first, said Bob. Good idea, said Tom. Amelia Bedelia, you hit the ball when Bob throws it. All right, she said. Bob pitched the ball, but Amelia Bedelia missed it. No, 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 said Tom. You must step in to meet the ball. Look at her trying to swing. Oh, it does take a little bit of practice to get good at that. Bob pitched the ball again, and Amelia Bedelia stepped in to meet it. Ouch, she said. This game hurts. Well, the ball hit her. That's not very nice. The boys taught Amelia Bedelia how to bat. Later she said, all right, I'm warmed up. In fact, I am hot. Then be here at 2 o'clock, said Jimmy. The game starts then. Amelia Bedelia went home, and she went up to the attic. I know there's a uniform in here, said Amelia Bedelia. And there was one. I wonder if it's going to be a cool baseball uniform. All right. And there she is. She found a uniform. I don't know if that's a baseball uniform. She took a nip here and a tuck there, and soon that uniform was just right. That's done, said Amelia Bedelia. Now what should I do until it's time to go? Then she saw the cookie jar. It's empty, she said. Well, I will soon fix that. Then Amelia Bedelia put some of this and a bit of that into a bowl. Amelia Bedelia mixed and she rolled, and soon her cookies were all baked. There now, that's done. Then Amelia Bedelia looked up at the clock. My goodness, she said. I better be on my way. Amelia Bedelia got her things and went to the ballpark. There she is. Here's Amelia Bedelia, called the Grizzlies. Then let's play ball, said the Tornadoes. The Tornadoes are up first, said Tom. Amelia Bedelia, you stand here and catch the ball if it comes your way. All right, she said. Batter up, called the pitcher. The pitcher threw the ball, the batter hit it, and he ran to first base. Get the ball, Amelia Bedelia, yelled Tom. Tag Jack before he gets to second base. I must have a tag in here somewhere, said Amelia Bedelia, and she tagged Jack. Don't think that's the right kind of tagging. Another boy came up to bat. He hit the ball, and the ball landed near Amelia Bedelia. Throw it to first base, yelled the boys. Put Dick out. So Amelia Bedelia threw the ball to first base. Then she ran and grabbed Dick. How far out do you want him? She called. Amelia Bedelia, shouted the boys. Put him down. He's so silly. She's so silly. So Amelia Bedelia put Dick down. You sure changed your minds fast, she said. You told me to put him out. Dick got back on first base, and the game went on. The next batter missed the ball. The catcher threw the ball to the pitcher. The pitcher missed it. Let's see who's gonna win. But Amelia Bedelia caught the ball. Hurry, Amelia Bedelia, throw the ball, shouted the boys. Dick is trying to steal second base. Steal second base, said Amelia Bedelia. That's not nice. Amelia Bedelia ran and picked up second base. It's all right now, fellows, she said. Second base is safe. For gosh sakes, Amelia Bedelia, said the boys. Put it back. Amelia Bedelia looked puzzled. But he was going to steal it, she said. It's all right to steal a base, said Tom. That's part of the game. Oh, said Amelia Bedelia. Finally, the Tornadoes were out. They had made 2 runs, and it was the Grizzlies' turn to bat. Tom was first. He struck out. Then Jimmy had his turn. He hit the ball hard and made it to third base. Next, it was Bob's turn, and he hit the ball. Wonder if he makes it to home. Pop fly, called the pitcher. I've got it. Pop fly, said Amelia Bedelia. I didn't hear anything pop. Then it was Amelia Bedelia's turn. Come on, Amelia Bedelia, said Bob. Make a base hit so Jimmy can come in. Which base should I hit? She asked. She's so silly. Tom said, just hit the ball and run to first base. All right, said Amelia Bedelia, and that is just what she did. Jimmy scored for the Grizzlies. The team cheered. The next player struck out. The Tornadoes were at bat again. The score was Tornadoes 2 and Grizzlies 1. The Grizzlies called a timeout. Amelia Bedelia is not very good in the field, said Jimmy. She gets all mixed up, said Tom. Maybe she should be catcher, said Bob. The boys turned to Amelia Bedelia. You be the catcher, said Jimmy. What do I do? She asked. Stand behind the batter and catch the ball, said Jimmy, then throw it back to the pitcher. So Amelia Bedelia stood behind the batter. The pitcher threw the ball. The batter was almost about to hit it, but Amelia Bedelia pushed him out of the way. Is that how you play baseball? And Amelia Bedelia caught the ball. I got it, fellows, she called. The whole team groaned. The Tornadoes were angry. Put her someplace else, they shouted. Put her way out. So the Grizzlies put Amelia Bedelia way out in the field. The game was not going well for the Grizzlies. The score was Tornadoes 8 and Grizzlies 5. The Grizzlies were at bat, and it was the last inning. They had 2 outs. The bases were loaded, and Amelia Bedelia was at bat. Oh no, what's going to happen? Are they going to win? Please, Amelia Bedelia. They said, please hit the ball hard. Amelia Bedelia swung at the first ball. She missed. She swung at the second ball, but she missed again. Oh no, she got one more try. Please, Amelia Bedelia, please, shouted the Grizzlies. Amelia Bedelia swung at the next ball, and oh, she hit that ball. Run, Amelia Bedelia, run! Yelled the boys. Run to first base. And Amelia Bedelia ran. Tom says stealing is all right, she said. So I'll just steal all the bases and make sure the Grizzlies win. Amelia Bedelia scooped up first base and second base and third base. Is she going to make it home? Home, shouted the boys. Run home, Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia looked puzzled, but she did not stop running. On her way, she scooped up home plate too. The boys were too surprised to say anything. Then Tom yelled, "We won! We won the game! Amelia Bedelia, come back!" shouted the boys. "We won!" But Amelia Bedelia was running too fast to hear, and she didn't stop until she reached home. I think she forgot her purse. "That is a silly game," she said, "having me run all the way home." Suddenly she heard a loud roar. "Hooray! Hooray for Amelia Bedelia!" There were the Grizzlies. "We won! The score was Grizzlies 9, Tornadoes 8, said Jimmy. "You saved the game, Amelia Bedelia." "I'm glad I could help you boys out," said Amelia Bedelia. "Maybe we should keep Amelia Bedelia on our team," said Bob. "She could be our scorekeeper." "I'd be happy to keep your score," said Amelia Bedelia. "I have a nice little box with a lock on it. Your score would be safe with me." The boys laughed. "You will never learn baseball," said Tom. "Now can we please have our bases and home plate back?" "You sure can," said Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia went inside. She looked at the home plate. "Now what kind of home would use a plate like that?" she said. "But it isn't polite to return an empty plate. I will have to do something." And Amelia Bedelia looked at her cookies. "That's it," said Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia piled home plate with cookies. "Here you are, fellas," she said. The boys quickly emptied the home plate. "Those are the best cookies I ever ate," said Jimmy. "Maybe Amelia Bedelia will never learn baseball," said Tom, "but she sure can cook." "Hooray for Amelia Bedelia! Hooray for her cookies!" shouted the boys. Then the boys went on their way. They were hungry boys. And Amelia Bedelia went back in to bake because that cookie jar was empty again. The end. Amelia Bedelia is so silly. Hope you guys have an Amelia Bedelia in your life. Bye!